Ladies and gentlemen, football fans across the nation, can you believe it's already December and the NFL playoff picture is sharper than a fresh pair of cleats on draft day? Here we are, Week 14 in the books, and while the Philadelphia Eagles are grinding it out in the NFC East, fending off those pesky Cowboys like they did back in the wild days of Donovan McNabb slinging it to Terrell Owens, it's the New England Patriots stealing the spotlight in the AFC. 11 wins, 2 losses. Yes, you heard that right. And they're doing it with a swagger that echoes the Belichick-Brady dynasty, but under the iron fist of new head man Mike Vrabel. What a turnaround! If you're an Eagles fan nursing a coffee in South Philly this morning, hang tight. We'll circle back to Jalen Hurts and that bird's defense later. But right now, let's talk about the rookies who are turning Gillette Stadium into a fortress again. Buckle up, this is the story of one young man who's got the whole league buzzing, and it might just reshape the Pats' future. First off, the big picture. The Patriots' resurrection this 2025 season isn't some fairy tale. It's cold, hard execution. Vrabel, that Tennessee Titan turned New England savior, has the squad humming like a well-oiled machine. Smarter drafts, savvy free agent grabs. You remember how they snagged that edge rusher from Miami last offseason? Fewer nagging injuries than we've seen since the Spygate era, and a schedule that dodged the early buzzsaw of divisional wars against the Bills. Josh Allen's Buffalo bunch is still lurking, of course, but the Pats have carved out a 2-game lead in the AFC East. And at the heart of this surge, a rookie class that's been thrown into the fire faster than you can say, Philly special. These kids aren't just holding clipboards, they're starting, they're scrapping, and they're delivering. But none shine brighter than Will Campbell, the 4th overall pick out of LSU, who's gone from blue-chip prospect to instant cornerstone, until that gut-wrenching injury hit. Picture this, Week 12, primetime lights blazing over Cincinnati's jungle, and Campbell, all 6 feet 6 inches and 320 pounds of raw power, is anchoring the left side like Reggie White used to terrorize quarterbacks for the Eagles back in the 90s. He's your left tackle, folks, the blindside protector for whoever's under center, whether it's the steady vet or that promising Maye kid they've been grooming. Campbell steps up Week 1, no redshirt nonsense, and by mid-season, he's a rock. Consistent footwork, nasty in the run game, and improving his pass sets week by week. We're talking 5 sacks allowed. Yes, only 5 in 11 starts, and a whopping 25 pressures on the quarterback's clock, keeping those Bengals rushers at bay like a human turnstile. But then, boom, a medial collateral ligament tweak against Cincy sidelines him. IR list, lights out for the stretch run. It's the kind of heartbreak that reminds you of Nick Foles' magic in Super Bowl 52, when the Eagles defied the odds, but here it's a setback for a kid just getting started. Now, let's dive deeper, because this isn't just about one injury. It's sparking a full-blown debate in Patriot Nation. Greg A. Bedard, that sharp-eyed scribe from CLNS Media who's covered more Pats practices than I've had hot dogs at the Linc, dropped a bombshell analysis this week. Will's a good player, Bedard says, leaning into the mic like he's sharing secrets at a tailgate. He's at least a median left tackle in this league, maybe a tick above. But I'd love to see him slide inside to left guard if they land another bookend tackle in the next draft or free agency. Imagine it, some athletic freak at tackle, Campbell pulling next to him. That left side. Explosive. Hall of Fame guard potential, easy. Pro Bowl lock. At tackle. He could get there too. He's only 21, for crying out loud. Bedard's not alone. The chatter's everywhere from Foxborough to the fantasy pods. Is Campbell a franchise left tackle, the kind who buys time for Maye to orchestrate comebacks like Tom Brady used to against the Eagles in that epic Super Bowl 39 thriller? Or is he a mauler inside, turning the Pats O-line into a pancake factory? This all ties back to the chaos on New England's offensive front last year. Vaderian Lowe, the grizzled vet who's battled injuries like a gladiator since his breakout in 22, clawed his way back into the rotation this season. Guy was playing through tweaks you wouldn't wish on your worst rival. Think Giants or Jets for the Pats, Cowboys for us Eagles diehards. Vrabel stuck with him, a nod to that old-school loyalty that built 6 Lombardi trophies in Foxborough. But Lowe's heroics masked the cracks. Inconsistency, depth issues, a line that leaked like a sieve in the red zone. Enter Campbell, drafted to plug that hole long-term. Vrabel's philosophy? Build through the trenches, just like Andy Reid did with the Eagles before he jetted to Kansas City. It's paying off. The Pats are top 10 in rushing yards per game, with Ramondre Stevenson gashing for 1,100 and counting, behind blocks that echo the glory days of Logan Mankins and that bruising '07 line. But hey, let's pump the brakes and zoom out for some historical juice, because nothing gets the blood flowing like context. The Patriots haven't sniffed this kind of success since Brady tucked tail and headed to Tampa, leaving a void bigger than the Grand Canyon. Remember Super Bowl 52? The Eagles, those lovable underdogs from the city of brotherly love, shocking the world with a Philly special, Foles to Kendrick, touchdown pandemonium at US Bank Stadium. It snapped New England's grip on the throne, a 41-33 gut punch that had Pats fans quieter than a snowstorm in Foxborough. Fast forward to now, both franchises are mirrors in resilience. Philly's got Jalen Hurts channeling Randall Cunningham's dual-threat magic, A.J. Brown torching secondaries like a Philly cheesesteak on the grill, and a secondary led by Darius Slay that's picking off more balls than a street magician. The Eagles sit at 9-4, clinging to the NFC East crown amid that brutal rivalry with Dallas, Saquon Barkley's truck-sticking runs keeping the Cowboys' stars and stripes dreams in check. Over in New England, it's Vrabel channeling Bill Belichick's hoodie vibes, with Matthew Juden's pass rush terrorizing like Vince Wilfork used to clog the middle. Shared history. These two met in XXXIX, a 24-21 Pats nail-biter where Deion Branch went MVP. Rivalries fuel them, Eagles versus Giants in the snow, Pats versus Dolphins in the heat. And the fans? Rowdy Lincoln Financial Field faithful throwing batteries, okay, maybe not anymore, versus the stoic, sign-waving legions at Gillette who chant Brady like a battle cry. Stats don't lie, either. Let's break him down quick. Campbell's rookie snap count? 78% at left tackle, with a Pro Football Focus grade climbing from 68 in Week 1 to 82 by the Bengals debacle. Compare that to Philly's Lane Johnson, the ageless wonder who's been the Birds' right tackle anchor since 2013, posting an 85 grade this year despite turning 35. Eagles Nation, rally those green towels for Monday's tilt against the Skins. Hurts could etch another chapter. Pats fans, keep the faith. Campbell's coming back hungrier. Tune in tomorrow for more breakdowns, and remember, in football, as in life, it's the underdogs who bite hardest. This is your anchor signing off. Go Birds, go Pats, and God bless the gridiron. What's your take? Hit the comments, smash that like, and subscribe for the ride.